points early here, Golden Boy.
Oh, this is going to be quite problematic. Retail Row is going to be a spot to look out for 100%. Look at Slippery's going to have some traffic there, but nothing all that wild, so not going to be expecting much in the swamps.
I think this is Craigie Cliffs. Yes, this is going to be a battle of Craigie Cliffs. You got Toomsy coming from 5G, Aiden, Austin Eckler, and Outcast's Jace here having a battle here. Two trios are definitely trying to land here. This is a very popular area here at Craigie Cliffs.
For the trio that's going to be defending inside of the house, as Bless is going to be coming from downstairs. And Toomsy, though, Toomsy goes down. Aiden's down, too. They managed to hold this one off, Sancho.
It's all going to come down to Jarvis Landry to hold it down. The Cleveland Browns wide receiver is going to have to do his best to hold the line already. Reverse 2K, gone. So now it's going to come down to Bless and Aiden. We'll definitely have to keep up with that. And more engagements are going down between Team Sparkle's Cutie. The Cuties really hurt, and she's down.
Oh, man, that is going to be so unfortunate, but not unfortunate for GG's only, as they're going to push right through. Emad does manage to have the target right in the sights there. Player does get away for a brief moment, just thus giving them a bit of that reset, but for the most part, they're going to be in a very safe position, and that is essentially going to be a wrap there. I mean, I cannot see how this player is going to try and bow out of this as we jump along the different screens and perspectives here. Reverse 2K, Ultimate GG, JP, they're all going to be out as well at the start of this one, Sancho. A surprising turn of events. And look at here, NorCal, he's doing everything he can to just stay in this one, but unfortunately, try as you might, the three of them hunt you down, hound style.
Yeah, and that's it for the Cuties, NorCal Nugs, Zones 5. So it's going to be your traditional competitive play, but we're going to see some highlights. And we talk about being on that other side of the coin where Nick Merckx has said, I'm going to W key. Here he is, and this is going to be a big opportunity to get 6 points early. But this team right here of Loser Crew is not going down without a fight. We see some nice plays here from Crazy GGs.
Yeah, a big pickup, the community champion, being the champion for this team, and the last player standing as Loser Fruit is going to be down, but not out quite yet. The player that went down was Nick Merckx, by the way. So Nick Merckx getting bodied by our community champion. You'll love to see it, but the question remains, can Crazy stay alive long enough here? Because there's also going to be another team coming in as Ronaldo moves in with Avante Maddox.
This is the worst team to have third party. It is Ronaldo alongside with Avante Maddox. And it looks like Goriad here is now going to ruin this in fair. It was a very clean fight. But hey, just like Fortnite, things get messy. Can our community champion here the other coin come in? It is Aliens FN, who literally got picked up because of this sweater kitty cat. Down you go and out, get lobbied. But what a huge third party here. And here it is.
What?
It's Booga and Kurt Benkert. The Beast Mode team is here to play.
A fourth party coming into the whole scuffle.
Speaking of, they're here to fight, and that's Calvin Noy. Calvin Noy and Ewok's trio here, and Mojo are trying to avoid it. The three amigos are in trouble. They're in a plethora of problems, brother.
Yeah, friendships will be tested here today, clearly, as Ewok and his team are unfortunately going to be sent packing. Calvin Noy will be grabbed and just be dealt with rather quickly after they gather the information. And this is a great start here for Clicks, along with Tariq Cohen and Zaciel. We wanted to see what they were going to do at the beginning of the game. I'm so glad we were able to join in with them right now, Sancho, because she's going to give it all she got. I have no doubt about it. Now, like looking outwards here, as we see so many players still standing. You see Emad and GG's only out in the distance. We're still going to be sticking with Ronaldo and his squad, the Rumblers, as they are also looking to pick up a massive victory royale. Now they're going to strike on this player that's going to be sitting right below. Lots of pressure early on. Oh my goodness, great to see. It's Juju Smith-Schuster underneath Sancho, and that is just doom. A certain amount of players left alive in order for it to move on. So, boy, you better be careful. You got to get some shots out there fast, Sancho.
And that is what's going to create kind of like a ripple effect throughout the entire field. You're going to see players starting to go, okay, I'm going to have to, start being aggressive. I'm going to get tagged by the surge.
Oh, no chat.
That's when you see so many limbs go down, and down goes Chaps. It's up to James Daniel here. Going to have to hold the line for the moment here. So now it's up to the community champion of Preveles and James Daniels. So down goes one of the best in-game leaders of the game. So it's going to be up to them to lead the way.
But that's when the community champions got to step it up. Because,
next man up.
Yeah, exactly. They're the one. Like, you're still going to have chat, making some calls, let them know what's going on, but they need to do this. And look, Claypool is actually going to be taking that damage because Claypool is not above the damage threshold. There goes the storm. It is going to start closing in. Players who are outside of it need to make their way through. To make matters even worse, there's a lot of gatekeeping going on, Sancho.
Oh, man, not only that, a lot of storm surge, and oh my goodness, down goes Pew Pew's Chase Claypool, and Sea Bear go down. That means Los Pollos is the only one up for this trio, and he could hold on and survive. We're talking about Goliaths going after David.
They made the gamble. They made the gamble, Sancho, and it paid off. They ended up getting near that 50-50 fifth circle. That's big for them.
Huge.
What a good call, and it just goes to show Clix is just, you know, the confidence and familiarity with the game. All of that works out. Just wish he'd up his game graphics a little bit more.
Well, it's definitely the performance mode, but was essentially from Exatio. But Clix essentially learned a lot from Bizzle, from FaZe. Bizzle was a in-game leader, a general when it comes to rotations, understanding where zones can be.
You do it like him.
Exactly, and Clix is a DreamHack champion coming into this fight. And Clix is coming into his own. We talked about the young legend. Ninja already gave him the young ledge title. This is an opportunity for Clix to prove that. And this is a strong, and considering they pull that 6 zone, they're gonna be that gatekeepers that they come their way. They're looking really good.
You literally couldn't have asked for a better situation for them. Not only do they get near the 5th zone, but they also have the better pull on the 6th zone. This circle is going to start moving, folks, and when it does, it's going to be moving into the loving arms of Team Shotties. They're in a great position. They're in 5th place, but they're getting oh so close to a potential victory royale. But watch out, though, because you got a lot of sharks still out in the water looking to pounce at any point in time. Speaking of pouncing, one player decided to pop up behind Takata and his team. Luckily, I think they were able to just handle that one with relative ease. And this is where they're going to start their rotation, start tunneling and pushing forward and getting to that safe area.
And this is the thing, you know, nice use of the bounce here to save those mats. We're seeing a lot of mats were being used here by Takata. Takata now getting beamed from behind now, has to be careful. This is not good. These are the scary moments as a trio when you gotta have to go ahead and just leave sometimes, and you're gonna be by yourself. Eventually they're gonna do their best to group up together. But as you see, this is how stacked the game is. Another storm surge when it goes down. 4 players have to go down before it goes clear. But look at the look at the top of your screen here. It is Clix's trio of the Shotties holding on tight. Now we're going to take a look at the mid
Booga's still there.
Booga's there, so he is second from height. He's the one you have to worry about if you're the Clix's trio. But now Clix's trio is going to basically send beams and send everybody down, and a knock gets confirmed by that trio.
Look at the tarping, the waterfall, everything. Zacial is going to be down, though, but I think that with Tariq and Clix still in play, they have more than enough to try and rip away this victory. Granted, there are going to be 28 players still standing, so they have to handle business. A big elimination comes in, giving Tariq some health added bonus. They still have resources to work with. They are the kings of the high ground, and they're going to dictate how this battle goes.
It's all going to be up to Booga, who is second from height, that could stop that. And what really does hurt them is only having 2 other trios up. That means the communication has to be clean. And Booga is actually by himself. Tariq Cohen took out Kurt Benkert. So the World Cup champions got the clutch, gets a big tag in a 76, and I believe that is Ninja's trios up there, time in. That looks like a San Francisco 49er jersey, and that is Corbin Cafusi's jersey right there. But now you're seeing Clix getting so many elims, already 3 in this game, and look at the tags that he's just sending down beams, and he's still creating so much pressure on the rest of this lobby.
Because even if he's able to get a few tags, it's going to waste resources, waste shields. Look at the players, though, dropping like flies. Shout out to Mojo, though, for staying in the game this long. Booga is on the prowl. It might actually find the target. They're right next to one another. They continue to own the high ground. Nick A30 is going to be in this one. Scope is going to be located to the side as well. Tifu's still alive. You got a who's who of competitive Fortnite still in this battle. Prospring's going to go down, but still the team is staying currently.
You're looking at the bottom right of your screen, you got Booga, who's going to be solo. You have Clix and on the top right of the screen, and Tyreek Cohen. But you talked about that mid-level. Tfue still has his partner here, his community champion. Scope is by himself. Zemi's by himself. You have Nifai there. Booga actually gets another knock in the feet on Zemi.
Unreal.
So Booga is still alive, and he's still
Got to
cooking.
get safe. He's got to get the safe zone, though. He does manage to get inside. He's going to have shields, but he doesn't have the health. He has to be very wary and very careful of how this is all going to be playing out. But the rockets are starting to come through. Clicks is putting pressure. Booga goes down at 4. Clicks has the high ground. Tfue's going to be on the low ground. Crazy GG still in the action as well. But this seems like it is going to be firmly in the hands of Clicks and Tariq Cohen. They have everything. Another one goes down. Crazy's going to get the hit, folks, and that is going to do it. There is no way they lose this one. It's their game to win. Tfue was the last target. Victory Royale for the Streamer Bowl champion defending his throne.
Yep.
They walk away with first place. They are going to be in a firm position. Here you go. So 34 points in game number 1. And then you had 26 points for the Cactus Club. So not bad. Not bad at all. We'd love to see the breakdown there as we continue onward. You got time in.